Hello friends, welcome to my blog. This is my first video post on my blog, and I wanted to show you a video of something that I've been doing recently. Those who read regularly know that I've been having some sinus problems, and I have discovered something called a neti pot. And a neti pot is a nasal irrigation technique that is used to remove pollutants and other allergens and things like that from your nasal passages. It helps you from being sick, and it also helps you while you are sick. And so here are the things that you need to use a neti pot. First of all, you need a neti pot, which this neti pot I got from Whole Foods, but you can pretty much get them anywhere. They're made in plastic, or this one's ceramic, and that's why I picked this one. And so this is what I have. So I have a neti pot, and then I have roughly 8 ounces of lukewarm water. You're going to want to test it on your wrist to make sure that it's not too hot, because if it's too hot, it burns. If it's too cold, it also hurts. And then you're going to want to use some non-iodized salt. I particularly use sea salt. And you're going to mix about 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt in with your 8 ounces of water. After you do that, you're going to pour it into your neti pot. Some people prefer to mix it right into the neti pot, and I actually do that myself. But since I'm recording, I wanted to show you the water before I put it into the neti pot. And then, so what you're going to do to actually perform the process of the nasal irrigation is you're going to lean over. You're going to want to do this over a sink. I'm doing this over a bowl for recording purposes, but you're going to lean over your sink, and you're going to tilt your head as much as possible and lean forward. You're going to insert the neti pot into your nostril and form a seal. I've discovered for the best flow, you don't want to push too hard, or it's not going to flow as well. So your head's tilted, and the neti pot is placed firmly in your nostril. And I have to stop talking, because what I'm going to do is hold my mouth open so I can breathe through my mouth, and the water is going to flow through the top nostril and come out of the bottom nostril. So here we go. And there you go. And that's how you perform the process of neti potting. It's going to be, the tilt of your head is going to be different for everyone. I had a little water going down the back of my throat that time. What you want to do if that happens is you want to lean forward more. That's going to prevent the water from going down the back of your throat. Also, after you're done neti potting, you want to remove as much mucus and water from your nasal passage as possible. And the way that I found the best way to do this is to lean over to the sink and blow out of your nose as hard as possible. And that should get rid of a lot of stuff that's in your nose. You can also use a tissue to blow your nose, but you only want to blow lightly, because if you blow too hard, the water might get into your ears, and then it's not going to dry properly and could pose some potential problems. So I just blow lightly to get what is left in my nose out of my nose. And that is the neti potting process, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you didn't think that that was too gross. Have a good day.